What's up, guys? It's the Halloween Hooligan here, and in today's video, I have the 8-foot Salavation animatronic here to unbox. Now, I do have a bit of a story with this guy. So back in March, I believe that's when TransWord was, they were doing a giveaway, or Halloween Costumes was doing a giveaway. Now, it was only for the Brick Thunder animatronics, because Brick Thunder is the designer or creator of this animatronic, whatever you want to call it. But it was only for the Brick Thunder animatronics. Now, I had the choice between the Clown Stack, the Dire Dragon Demon Actormatronic head thingy, and Salavation. Now, I didn't want the clowns, and I thought the head was cool, but it just wouldn't fit my haunt theme. So I got the Salavation because I thought he was pretty cool, pretty scary, and honestly pretty funny with that tongue. One thing I do want to say is that on the box here, it says Eerie Tongue Demon animated decoration. Now, I absolutely cracked up when I saw that. I just thought that was really funny. I will get this box open. I don't think there's another like box thing with box art under here. I think it's just the shipping box and that's it, but we will see in just a sec. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so I got my scissors here and we will go ahead and cut the box. I feel like I can already see clothing or something at the top here. Maybe it's like packing material. I can't really tell. I'm going to try not to cut it. I don't think I did. We're going to hope I didn't. But let's see what we have here. Oh, he actually comes with shoes. That's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that. I know you guys can't really see anything, but I will show y'all in just 1 second. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so his hands are like really weird foam-filled latex. Like it's good quality. I think it's foam-filled latex. I'm going to go ahead and take out his head. Let's see this thing because I am actually, I don't even think I can reach the head. So we have his hand here. Looks really good. I thought it would be plastic, but no, it's like this foam-filled latex. It's really nice material, actually. Really good foam-filled latex. As you saw, I took out the clothing just a second ago. We have the best thing here. We have the tongue. Now, this is very... I don't even know. I feel weird saying that I'm holding a tongue right now, but it's whatever. We have one shoe, which his shoes are actually very detailed. That is really, really cool. I'm glad that they did that. And I'm glad that they even had shoes, because usually props like this don't have shoes. It's just their cloak, and it covers up their shoes, or it's like bottom half. Another shoe right here. Just going to throw that to the side. That was just foam on the base, so nothing got scratched up. We have the head right here. Now this thing looks actually really cool. Oh wow, that's actually really creepy. I thought the head was gonna be like plastic or something, but it's not. And this is really weird. So actually it's not weird. It's like this is like made like a Distortions Unlimited prop. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if you guys can see, but look at that. The inside there, the mech is there. It's kind of made like a Distortions prop, but I don't know if you can see this. Hope you can. Face looks really good, really detailed. Absolutely love that. I'm just gonna set that down right there. Let's see what else we have. I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm trying to do this in one shot here. We have another hand. This finger is kind of pointy. I don't know if you can pose them. I don't want to rip that latex or something. Let's see. Huge like not hit piece, but like piece with a mechanism. That's really crazy. And we got the control box right here. I'm just gonna set that down. I don't see this guy being a hard build. It's just a frame, or it's just like a normal body frame and then clothing and whatever. Hey, they did give me a try me button, so that's pretty cool. We have a lot of zip ties in here and the base and the hip loop. So I'm gonna cut those off camera so I can get everything laid out and make this a little bit quicker. But yeah, I'm gonna get to that. Okay, so I kind of just have the parts laid out here. We have his mechanism piece that's going to turn his head. We have 8 total poles. These are just normal poles. These are These are bent poles. We have his hip hoop. That was very loud. That was also very loud. I'm sorry about that. We have a hand, another hand, 2 shoes. I love the shoes on this guy. His head, beautiful head, love it. Instructions, and it should come with a try me button. I'm not sure if all models have that, but mine did. We have his clothing, the base, and the tongue part. And that is it. Let's get to the setup. Here we go. Okay, so for your first step, you are going to want to take your base and make sure that these little supports are in the front, because that is how it's indicating that it is in the front. We have two shoes. They are both labeled B, so it does not matter where you put them or how you put them on. You're just going to want to slide those on there until they sit, and they sit pretty good, and we will get to the next step. Okay, next up, you're going to want to take your 4 C poles and just snap lock those to the bottom of the base. Pretty easy. I really do appreciate how well this guy was built. Love that they used the square poles instead of the normal circle poles, because that always helps a prop stay up longer, or just helps its stability. So that's really nice. But yeah, let's get to the next step. I believe it's the pants, but I want to make sure. Okay, next up, you're going to want to take his very long pants. And I know you can only see like half of the prop right now. He has a huge prop, so can't really show all of it. There is no foam on the legs, but I think it'll just naturally fill out. So the pants just slide over pretty easy. Any normal pants. Yep. Just make sure that they're on there good. It's kind of getting caught here. You don't want to snag them either. They are good material, but you know, it can snag pretty easily on these type of things. Cool. All right, next up, you are going to want to get your mechanism piece with the control box on it and snap lock that in right here. We're going to hope that this thing doesn't touch the fan. It's getting real close. It's probably going to touch the fan, so I'm going to have to move it. But this thing is huge. Dang, this thing is huge. There we go. Just snap lock that in like so. And I don't even know if you can see the top of this thing. I probably should have taken it outside, but we're just going to work with what we have. So let's continue. Okay, so unless there's something that I missed, these poles were not supposed to come with the prop. So I just have 4 knee bented poles. So I don't know. I mean, as you can see, let me make sure I'm getting a good shot of this. That was very loud. Those poles are labeled, which are the C poles, which are his leg poles, but those poles are just not on there. So I think they accidentally sent me 4 of these. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's cool. I mean, I guess I could use these for a prop in the future if any of them needed it, or I could add on to a prop in the future. But I have 4 leg knee poles, so text me on Instagram if you want one. All right, next up, you're going to want to take your hip loop or hip hoop labeled F, and you're just going to want to slide that across right here. You could have done this beforehand, but I didn't. There's no cotter pin or anything. You're just going to want to make sure that it slides down between those 2 prongs. That's a fun noise. Anyways, the clothing is next. Or I guess you can go ahead and pull this up and just wrap it around the hip loop. Be careful not to rip it, like I said. I mean, there's more of a chance you're going to rip it pulling it up over these poles, but yeah, there we go. This is what kind of forms it, so don't really need foam. This is crazy. There's just pants and shoes in my living room. Okay, so we got the clothes on and we kind of ran into a big problem. So basically they put the sensor on backwards. So this is the outside of his clothing, but the sensor was on inside out. So the Velcro was like, the sensor was supposed to be like right here. The sensor was supposed to be out and showing if it wasn't backwards. Like, I don't really know how to explain it well, but you can see the Velcro, and that's where the sensor Velcros to be shown on the outside, and it's basically flipped. So I have a piece of duct tape holding it just on the back, so hopefully it'll work for now. But when we get to the demo, it'll be kind of non-professional because I'm going to have to play with it. But other than that, I mean, I guess I'll just get to the arms and finish this setup. Okay, next up we got the hands, and they are posable. So I'm just going to thread that through. I might need a step stool, which I do have right there, but we'll see. I can see the prongs right there. It might not be too big of a problem. Maybe. Okay, we're good. I got them. If it would go in. There we go. All right, that's in. I'll pose that later, but for now, that's what we're going to do. You can pose the hand how you want it, or basically the arms how you want it, but I will do the same thing for the other side. Same thing over here, posable, really cool. We will push that up in there, and it just slides in just like, just like that. There we go. Awesome. And there is Velcro on his hands, so his clothes aren't showing, but honestly, his clothes are long enough, so they didn't even really need that. But I will get his hands and arms posed so they're kind of like sticking out, and then I'll get his head on. Okay, so now that we got the arms on, I have my step stool right here, and I'm gonna try to show this the best as I can. It's very tall. Like I said, I should have done this outside so I could back the camera up more, but we are just going to hope that it doesn't hit the fan. We're just gonna, if it does, I mean, I didn't pay any money for this, but it is a cool prop. I really can't see, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Wait. Oh, I feel the prongs. I got this, guys. Don't worry. Oh. I can literally feel the air. Oh, booyah. He's really tall. And I need to get this hood on, and he's probably going to touch the fan. But we're just going to see what happens. I might do the hood off camera. Actually, I probably should do it now. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I can do it now. I don't want to hit the fan. I'll definitely adjust it off camera, but for now, I mean, look at that. That's cool. I really like that. And I'll put his like neck piece over. Okay, so before we get his tongue on, I just want to take a minute to look at like him without his tongue, because you could sorry, my throat got scratching. Anyways, you could 100% display him without the tongue. I mean, you can somewhat see the mechanism, but it's honestly, it's fine. And his just overall shape right now, I'll pull the hood back just a little bit more. Whoa, I almost slipped there. Don't want to do that. But that just, to me, looks so creepy, so cool. Like, I love his look. I know people are hating on him because, like, I mean, it's goofy as a tongue, whatever. But for his overall looks, like, just like this, like, I can't even, I know I'm, like, glazing the crap out of this thing right now, but huge in person. If I saw this, like, if this thing was real, I would be terrified. It looks amazing. So I will get this tongue on, and I decided that I'm just going to remove the sensor. Here's my little DIY tape thing. It's amazing. They did give me a step pad, which I forgot, so I'm just going to use a step pad for his demo. But yeah, I will, actually, I can probably go ahead and get the tongue on right now as we're speaking, so give me 1 second. Let's not hit the fan, dude, because that would be awful, because I actually do kind of like you. Oh, that's a very odd mechanism. Okay, well, that's in. It looks kind of weird, honestly. Like, I like this thing better without the tongue. And I figured that's how it would be, but that tongue just looks kind of, it's on there kind of crappy. I don't know. Not a big fan of the tongue. Me and my mom were talking about it a minute ago. And what I think we're going to do, because it has a hole in the back of its head, we're just going to hook up a fog machine. And I think it'll look great. I think it'll look really, really cool. But I will stop yapping. It looks pretty good. That tongue is really just throwing me off, though. I'm 100% going to remove that tongue. Yeah, we will get to the demo. I'll plug in a step pad, and we will watch him in action. Okay, he is all plugged in and ready to go. I will get to the demo. We do have him on step pad here. His volume isn't up all the way because we're in the house, but you can still probably hear it. Okay, so we got all the lights off, or at least I tried to. I have a window open because if that wasn't open, the quality would look really bad on my phone. But here's the nighttime demo. Okay, so that is going to wrap it up for the video of the 8-foot Salavation animatronic, or the, what was it? It was Eerie Tongue Demon animatronic. Oh wait, I forgot to get a tongue. I forgot to remove the tongue. So yeah, actually, before we end this video, I will remove the tongue and get a demo without his tongue because I think it looks way cooler. Okay, so we got his tongue removed, and while I do it, like it looks a little weird without his teeth. But for our idea, we're gonna put fog in, so you're not really gonna see it. But let's get a tongue listing though. Yeah, I like it a lot better without the tongue. I love the red LEDs too. Looks amazing. Okay, so for real this time, that is going to wrap it up on the video of this humongous beast that I have in my living room. And overall, I really do like this guy. He is $300 online, and that will come out to probably about like $350 with like shipping, probably more than that. I got him for free at a TransWord giveaway, so shout out to Halloween Costumes, shout out to Brick Thunder, shout out to everyone that helped get these guys there. Just overall, I really do like this prop. The one flaw I have with it, obviously the sensor, but that was on accident. There's nothing really I can do about it. Plus, I have the step pad, and I mean, it'll be fine. What I really want to do, though, like I said earlier, I want to make this guy fog, so I won't be using the tongue most likely. But other than that, like, I really, really do like this guy. I wouldn't say 300 is the best price because he only has that head movement and the tongue movement. And honestly, the tongue didn't even really move. Like, I connected all the wires. The tongue didn't really move. It's okay. I don't know. It's like, it's just a weird piece. I don't know. I definitely recommend him without the tongue. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up on the video for Salavation. I really do like this guy. You got to see him in person to understand him, because I feel like hating on him before you actually see him in person is kind of messed up, because he is huge. He looks really good in the dark. Those LEDs actually look really good. I usually don't like when props have LEDs, but this guy, it really works with him. The blood on his hands look really good. It looks realistic. I mean, not like crazy realistic, but better than most props. But yeah, other than that, this is Salavation. He's really cool. You should go buy him.